Noong nakala an sa just Johnny and Chloe.
Now, in today's video, we're going to be making and eating lechon kawali. Oh, lordy lord. We have to be disciplined and only eat half because, yeah, we're going to use the leftover to make the pakisau.
Paksu.
Are you sure? Okay. Paksu. Paksu.
Paksu.
Paksu.
Paksu.
Am I saying that correctly?
You actually are. You weren't saying it correctly for the whole past 2 weeks. But
We've got it.
You're right now.
It only took me 14 days, everyone. One word. You can imagine how long it's going to take me to learn the entire language.
We'll be here a while.
I'm gonna be like an old man by the time I've learned the alphabet. Did you know Paksu stands for cooking with vinegar and garlic?
Does it now?
It does indeed, everybody. That's your Paksu fact.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Beyond garlic and vinegar, we'll also be using lechon kawali, leftover lechon kawali from last week's video, as you already know. As well as that, we'll be using... I've forgotten already.
The leftover lechon sauce, onion, garlic, stock, vinegar, some soy sauce, bay leaves, sugar.
And some pepper, everybody.
I think you should probably use salt as well, but we ran out, so we're not using that.
We're not using that today, but we will be using soy sauce, which is a wonderful salty condiment.
It is.
Anything
Probably
else?
just go get some.
Anything else to add to the story?
Did we say stop?
Doesn't Chloe look like she's going painting?
What are you doing? No.
Can you see? She's got a painting outfit on.
No, they can't see him.
Look, there it is. Look, she's a painter decorator. Oh, Jesus Christ, my
I'm
back.
just wearing a really comfy outfit.
I think I pulled a muscle.
That's kind.
Okay.
Oh, in love with you. You make me move easier, easier. Do you like me too? Do I make you breathe heavier, heavier? Oh, I can't understand why you don't wanna be holding hands. Never let me see your true colors blend.
Just looking to get a little bit of colour on the onion and garlic, and then we will be adding the vinegar and stock.
Vinegar?
Vinegar. So that stock was actually made with the water from the lechon kawali. I also added some chicken bones and stuff to make it thick. It's a real lechon on lechon on lechon situation we've got going.
It's safe to say we're all stocked up. Don't be afraid to express to us, how does it, doesn't it smell nice?
Isn't it smell nice?
It smells good though.
It smells pretty good in here considering it's just vinegar, onions and garlic. But we're just bringing this up to the boil for adding in the rest of our ingredients. The sugar, stock, lechon sauce and soy sauce. The most important ingredient that I'm going to add at this point is the leftover lechon kawali.
Do you think there'll be any gains of taste and flavour as a result of the lechon being a week old?
No, it's probably worse. We probably should have done this the next day. But the next day, I don't think I could have stomached any more pork belly.
What's next, Chloe?
Just got to pepper and cook some rice and some veg and then eat it.
What are you doing?
Working.
Really? I thought you were a painter decorator. It's your tools. Almost forgot these as well.
be a bit vinegary. It wasn't vinegary enough, so I wanted to add a tiny bit more, and I was using the little cap, and then it just like all poured out and spilled over. And
You had a vinegary explosion.
It
To accompany our paksiw, we've done just some. You tell us what we've done, because I just sat down the whole time.
did. Some garlic, green beans, and some rice.
A little bit of chopped garlic. And is that oyster sauce?
Yeah, oyster sauce.
That's a great way of just making veg taste delicious, just without like adding tons of calories.
There are bay leaves in here. Are you going to eat them this time?
I don't mind eating bay leaves. I don't think they taste too bad. Quite aromatic. Ooh, you can see the hair of the lechon shimmering in the light. Cheers.
I put it in my mouth already.
Wow.
It's really good. Liver spready liver sauce is much better in the paksiw than it was
Yeah.
on its own.
Oh, it's sweet, it's sour. It's everything I've come to love about Filipino cuisine.
It's savoury, it's rich.
And obviously that deep fat fried lechon as well. You forget that it's been deep fat fried, so you also get the texture of the crunch, but it's softened somewhat because it's been sat simmering away, but it still has some elements of the deep fat fried lechon.
The lechon was braised, so it's tender and juicy.
That is amazing. It's so good that my mouth salivates while it's inside my mouth. It's not like premature salivation, it's during the experience I salivate.
Do you prefer this or the lechon koali?
Oh no, I prefer paksiw already straight out the bat. Because honestly, that doesn't mean that I don't like lechon koali. Nor does that mean that I didn't like crispy pata. I love them both. But I really love the complexity of this dish. Whereas lechon koali is just fabulous, indulgent, crispy pork belly. But with this, you have this thick liver sauce, adding that sour, sweet dynamic to what is a delicious piece of meat. So yeah, you get all the quality and the delicious greatness of lechon koali, and then you sandwich on top of that this beautiful hot warm sauce.
First you get to eat lechon koali, and then you get to eat this.
Yeah,
That they come hand in hand as a pair.
They do. That's awesome. That's fantastic. It's like having like an espresso and a cannoli. They work hand in hand. So espresso hit your cannoli.
It's like the tequila and the lime. The tequila
Exactly.
gets you drunk, and then you follow it with the lime, and it's great.
Again, this is another successful Filipino food. See, like, I'm not anti-bay leaf. Look, there's a bay leaf there. I don't even really think about it.
I didn't think I was gonna like the sauce because I didn't like the lechon sauce.
Neither of us were really into the lechon sauce. I would rather have a salsa one. Also, I've got some Tagalog lessons booked this week. Haven't been doing very well over the last 5 weeks. Been busy. It's really difficult because it's completely extracurricular. When family time, Chloe time, work time is busy, it's hard. But this week I have 2 lessons booked, so let's get back into it.
I'm excited for you.
On the last video, someone commented about my pronunciations being off entirely, and they said like maybe it was my tutor's fault. Truth is, like, my tutor's called Abigail and she's fantastic. And it's literally just my fault for just not keeping it up. It's hard though because I'd love to be able to practice more.
I think what you find hard as well is like listening to the sounds and then recreating it.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Remember Jan? Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Like you hear the sound that you're making as being the same as what somebody else is doing, but in reality it's entirely different.
Absolutely.
Magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon.
The end.
Hapon. You can't laugh at me. Oh, sorry. Hapon. Is that not wrong? Can you say it?
I can stop laughing.
You gotta stop laughing at me. It's not very nice. Like paksiw or mungo. Mungo. It's a difficult language. That said, I can still remember plenty of phrases, and I could hold my own. Like if I was in trouble, perhaps, and I needed liver spread, I could definitely melon kobang liver spread. And if I needed the Reno brand, melon kobang liver spread, yung Reno.
That is impressive.
So just in case. Or if you were desperate for the toilet, nasaan ang banyo. I think.
I think so. I think I remember that one because it sounded like Nissan.
Yes, in the bath. I'd be curious to know if there are people out there that make paksiw and how long you leave it before. Is it like typical in the Philippines to have your lechon kawali and then the next night you're eating your paksiw? Need a bit more sauce. We've got some leftovers, everyone. Filipino food is really good as a leftover. Leftover kare-kare was so good. Sinigang leftover was amazing because all of those delicious flavors of the soup had just been absorbed by the vegetables, the tarlon, the gabi. They'd just gone.
The taron?
Is it on?
The taro.
Taro. Have you been taking the pork belly but not taking the skin? That one wasn't you, was it?
No.
Was that one you?
The skin sort of fell off the meat during the stewing.
Let me do this Filipino style.
There you go.
I think it's obvious. I would have this again.
I wouldn't come running back to make this again. Just because of how rich it is. And that we would have to make lechon sauce again to make it.
If this was the first Filipino dish I'd ever had in my life, I would say, wow, let's make that again. We had tinolang manok last night. If you follow us on Instagram, you'd know that. And yeah, I prefer tinolang, tinola, because of the freshness, the vegetables, it doesn't sit so heavily on your stomach.
The sinigang.
Kare-kare, adobo.
I think I rank this above kare-kare.
Ooh, okay, me no. Sound like Jar Jar Binks. Me no rank this over kare-kare. The long beans intertwined with one another, just oozing through that peanut butter orange delicious sauce. Ooh.
Adobo, sinigang, tinola.
Tinola is a big one for
Real
us.
good.
Oh.
Even, to be fair, that crispy pata. That was pretty good.
And then there's the red horse.
That sisig was so good.
It was so early on in our...
I don't think we fully appreciated it.
Yeah, like sisig and Bicol Express were two things that we made really early on in our Filipino food journey adventure. And I think we should revisit 100% sisig. On the next video, we thought about saying to you guys, and girls, what would you like to see us make next? And leave a comment below. Let us know and we'll read all through the comments and we'll pick something and we'll give you a shout out. But if it's sisig as well, if it's something we've made previously, that's fine as well. If there's a version of sisig you'd like to see us make. A lot of people commenting on the last video.
I don't see 10,000 individual unique eggs.
If I recall, it was 10.
No, you said 10. I said 10,000.
Let's keep the pressure up, everybody. We'll keep working on it and we'll get Chloe to experience balut. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and drop us a comment below. Let us know what you thought of the video. Let us know what you thought of the video and don't forget, recommend for us. Oh my God, I'm really struggling. Let's roll with that one again.
How much Red Horse have you had?
Bloody hell, it's only half a bottle. It really gets you. It's strong. Let's roll that one again. I'm gonna do it quicker, ready?
Okay.
So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Drop us a comment below. Not a dislike, that's a dislike. But drop us a comment below and let us know what you thought of the video. And don't forget, recommend us to make something next time. That sentence didn't quite come out right. Blame the red horse. It's been a pleasure. It's been a blast talking to you, experiencing this delicious cuisine with you. If you haven't tried it, paksiw, that's your man. Put it in your soup. When you start saying stuff and then you realize what you're saying makes no sense, but God, you've already said it out loud and you can't get out.
How much Red Horse have you drunk?
That just happened to me. Can you round the video out, Chloe, please? You know what to do.
What do I have to do?
Just say goodbye, really. Have a nice day, evening, magandang umaga, magandang gabi, magandang hipon. No, I don't think magandang hipon is a word. What's hipon? Isn't that a prawn?
It's a prawn. A beautiful prawn. Magandang hipon.
Hey, I'm a prawn.
See ya.
Bye, everybody. Ooh, bloody hell. Normally I don't drink as much as that, as quick as that. I really like finished this off, didn't I? 7% alcohol, but I'm pretty sure they just forgot to put the 0 on the end and it's actually 70%.
That would be undrinkable, but sure.